The Raw Food World Retreat here in Vilcabamba, Ecuador officially starts this evening. 20 people are literally arriving right now. They're being shown to their rooms. You guys ready to get this party started? Oh man, looks like we have raw lasagna.
Raw lasagna with all the usual suspects, except we're pimping it up with asparagus.
Wow. Welcome everybody to the June 2018 Raw Food World Retreat. Before we get started, we have an extremely important decision to make. And it's going to be a June 2018 Raw Food Retreat collective decision. All right?
Yes.
Okay, so the decision is, do you guys take the blue pill or the red pill?
Red. I say red.
After this decision, there is no turning back after this decision.
Red. Tell us what they're for.
Okay, yes. If you take the blue pill, the story ends here. You'll wake up in your bed tomorrow, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. This is just normal raw food retreat. You're gonna have 2 weeks of incredible raw gourmet food. You're gonna learn a recipe or two, and you're gonna make incredible connections. Or you can take the red pill, where we stay in Wonderland, and we discover how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Red pill.
Red.
Remember, we're only providing you the truth. So which one is it?
Red.
Are you guys, there's no blues here? Not one blue? No? All right. Retreat admin Christina, we're going with dashboard 4.0. Chef Christina, we're going with superfoods module 9.47. Yogi Christina, we're going with yoga's 10.27 platform JQ3.
Oh, yay.
All right. Let's begin. Physically, this is going to be extremely easy for everybody here. We're taking care of everything for you. We've got the best raw food chef, raw food organizer, and raw food yogini available. You're going to have all the food you need at your fingertips. You don't have to prepare anything. The yogini is going to be able to help you tweak your physical and spiritual body, and everything is going to be taken care of by the Christina, the retreat admin here. However, I have a very important request from everybody here. Because you chose the red pill, it's critical. Everything's going to be easy for you, but spiritually, emotionally, you have to come forth and give everything that you have here.
Yeah.
That means you don't necessarily want to form cliques. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can make good relationships and be friends with everyone, but it's not ideal to talk bad about another person, to judge a person or anything like that. And we want to look at our patterns that a lot of us have that we are unconsciously producing, and we want to do everything in our power to identify them and try to break them. For example, a lot of us like to worry about different things. We worry about our weight, we worry about our skin, we worry about our looks, we worry about our disease, and what we want to do in every moment possible is methodologically try to, whenever we go into a space like this, is to try to logically bring it spiritually into a peace state. We all know how to do this. For example, many of us have gotten angry in the past, and we were in front of people and we don't want to like throw things around, so we focus and we do everything in our power to bring it to a peace state until you watch it dissipate and things like that. So you want to do everything in your power that you can during this time. One reason why is you want to get everything you can out of this retreat, but we are also, this retreat center is literally located in one of the largest vortexes in the world. If you think the Sedona vortex is big, all 7 of those doesn't equate to this. And this can actually work for you or against you. If you make this commitment that we're talking about today, then it can actually aid your progress into finding that peace state and stopping these patterns. As soon as you worry about your weight or worry about your disease, you got to focus and be like, okay, during these 2 weeks, we're not going to be doing that. It's very easy. But if you don't put forth the effort, then you could literally just get swallowed up into this vortex and just produce your unconscious patterns on an ongoing basis to where it's even more intense and extreme. So day 1 and day 2, we're going to dive straight into the physical aspects, which is very closely related to the emotional and spiritual fields. And then day 3, we're diving straight into the spiritual, to where we're going to hopefully crack a lot of these patterns and things like this, to where we can insert, optionally, it's an optional thing, it's not mandatory, the fire ceremony module, the Temescal sweat lodge module, and the San Pedro module. Now, you don't have to do this, it's not necessary for your transformation, but these are add-ons and options for people to do. So, welcome to the Raw Food World Retreat, June 2018. And I'm glad you guys chose the red pill. All right. So tonight is our first raw food dinner. We've got a buffet here, and the chef is about to bring out the gourmet option that we have included for tonight. And I believe there's dessert too, so make sure you save space. There's gonna be plenty of food. You're gonna have all the food you need. You're not gonna need to like take food with you because you're gonna be stuffed at some point skipping meals. It happens every single time. All right, welcome and thank you for coming. Yep.
Good evening. We're going to kick off tonight with a wonderful living lasagna. It's a garden lasagna that has some amazing food. Feeding you guys, instead of noodles, zucchini noodles, which are really wonderful because they lend themselves to do the lasagna layers. There's a pine nut and cashew pesto. I've mellowed out the pine nut because it's a little strong with cashew and it really works well. The cashews and the pine nuts have all been activated.
You're loving it that you're crying, is what I heard?
I was almost crying.
Oh.
This is literally the best meal I've ever had.
Whoa. How's the food?
It's delicious. Love food.
Yeah.
It's great.
Cool. How's the lasagna?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
I haven't tried it yet though.
How's the lasagna?
Delicious. It is fantastic. Very flavorful.
How is the lasagna?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Really good.
Everybody else? Good? All right, let's see. How's the lasagna, guys? Did you guys try it? Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Delicious.
Wow, nice. I just got the ingredient download on this. It is extremely pure. I'm going to dive in right now. Yeah, this is like activated cheese. Everything's pure. Wow. What do we have here? Oh, man.
That one's really pretty.
And right here we have the Raw Food World All Expenses Paid Retreat Vacation winner. How's the food?
It's amazing. Everything's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's like orgasmic. It's like beautiful.
Look awesome.
You look great. You healed ulcerative colitis when the doctors told you
that my doctor told me I shouldn't eat any raw food at all, and that there was no hope, and put me on this crazy cooked food diet, and I went raw. So I went raw and started reading a bunch of things, and started doing enemas and different juice fasts and cleanses, and I went back to the doctor, and he was shocked and said, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And I was like, and so I asked, well, why? I didn't know what he was talking about, and he's like, well, you've completely healed your colitis, and then I told him I was doing raw food and enemas, and I was also doing
and that's what he told you not to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told me to do.
Nice. And you also lost like how many pounds?
95 pounds.
95 pounds. Woohoo!